It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Vikings and the Falcons on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Vogel. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Vogel. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Brian Asamoah coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. How about that? They weather the storm with a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Off play action. Vogel. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kenrick Bourne, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Kenrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And he's off to a tremendous start here through 2 weeks of the season. Already 9 touchdown passes. Everyone wants to come out and generate a little momentum. He's done that and more, no question about it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Man, what a start for the home team. You get the touchdown and now the interception there in the first play. But, Charles, it looked like they just sent 4 verticals out and saying, hey, go make a play deep downfield.
Yeah, I think they felt like they could go ahead and get something back in a big way on their first play. Maybe catch them off guard a little bit. Turns out it didn't work out that way. And I know many will question whether or not that was the right call or not. But I understand what they were thinking, wanting to get right back in it right away.
Instead, they're really behind the 8-ball here on the road. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a throw here to his running back. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Third and 2, here's Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. The Vikings at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. Jackson now. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Hines. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
They'd love to just start back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Throwing on 1st down. Vogel under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Looking to throw. Vogel going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he's going to get this down near the 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Vogel. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game? 1st
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have moved out in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Atlanta now coming out on the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Vogel. This pass is caught by London. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And caught by London. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Holding, offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
4th down, here's Jackson. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Here's Jackson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
From the gun, Jackson. This pass caught by Hamler. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now Jackson on first down. They're going right back to Hamler. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jackson will throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the way. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run with Hines. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Kendrick Bourne with career touchdown number 60. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Jackson on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. Again, Jackson. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Vogel. This to Hines on the drop-off. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown. Brian Edwards. 31 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing, Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down 28-21, 33 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. London hauls this one in. And he will get out of bounds as that stops the clock on a big gainer close to midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hines. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Ready?
2nd and 2. Back to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hines. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the